Hello and welcome to IMS today. Today we have a very special guest with us, retired Lieutenant General Rakesh Sharma. Today sir has interacted with the students of IMS Ghaziabad University courses campus and talked about the Sino-Indian relationship. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Sonal. So nice.
Sir, as given your extensive experience in military, what are the current areas of cooperation between India and China?
So we have a good trade going with them. It comes to over $100 billion, and we are dependent on China on very many things which are essential for our development purpose. You know, as part of the Viksit Bharat India's thing. So whether they are nuclear boilers or they are equipment of APIs which are used for medicines, and so there are a large number of things that we are, and so, the Chinese have become masters in green energy, so electric vehicles or solar panels or batteries. So we have also issues of climate change. We are dependent on China on issues of green energy also. So you know, on many of these trade items, essential items, we are dependent on China. So that's a good relationship. But then the other side is also true. There is an issue on the borders, a serious issue on the border, where Chinese have shown expansionism and belligerence in 2020, and that expansionism and belligerence comes out continually after thereafter. So the border issue is not resolved, and it has become more tense in last 4-5 years. So hence there is cooperation, but then there is also serious competition with China.
Okay, so in your opinion, how should India balance out the military preparedness and diplomatic engagement with China to resolve future conflicts?
So to resolve the border, it has to be a political thing. It is a nation's job. It is not the military to sort out the borders. Borders were made left badly by the British, and we have our own standing and our own legality to the borders, and we stand by what we think is right. But the Chinese are not accepting what we have said, and so that to resolve such issues, it requires a long time and a long effort. It has to be a political resolution on the borders. There is no military solution to it. A war also will not resolve it. On diplomatic front, there has been discussions on. So we haven't actually taken a step back and forgotten about diplomacy. The WMCC, which is a body which meets between Chinese and Indians regularly, it's been meeting even last 4 years. The military level talks have been on continuously. So best part is that despite the tension that accrue and the distrust that exists, diplomacy is still on, and you know, we must give credit to the people who are managing it, saying that diplomacy is still at function and economy and trade is on. So while there are negatives, serious negatives, there are positives also in this one.
Okay, so what message would you like to give to the younger generation, particularly those who are going to be a part of future policy making?
Why not people who should join the army as Sonal, armed forces? Why should they go on policy making alone? But then that apart, yes. Look, there is no shortcut to knowledge, to know. You know, the younger generation which attempts to rise up, they must be cognizant of the fact that there is inherent belligerence. So, you know, while we may make policies on trade or policies on maritime issues, etc., we must be aware of the fact that the Chinese have an inherent revanchist attitude, and they have ambitions to become the superpower by 2049. And if they have ambitions to be a superpower, then anybody who they feel will fall on the way will not be acceptable. So it is to be aware. Knowledge is most important. At this level, when you are budding to rise up in your careers, I would exhort you to read and to be aware. It's not the professional books alone. A whole all-rounded personality is essential for children to be aware as to what's happening in India.
Okay, thank you sir for giving us your precious time. I, Sonal Satsangi, with camera person Atamaj Solanki, signing off.